One day, Peppa Pig decided to go on a trip, but she didn't know yet that she would get caught in a big storm and it could be very dangerous.
Oh no, this storm is very dangerous! Well, that was too dangerous. And where's my ship now? I washed up on the shore of some island and my ship was destroyed. What am I supposed to do now? I'll probably never get out of here. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Peppa's ship was destroyed, and she didn't know what to do at all.
Okay, I won't get upset. Instead, I'd better go and start exploring the jungle.
Peppa did not waste a moment and went at once into the jungle. She did not yet know what dangers lay ahead of her.
Isn't the jungle such a bad place?
A spider jumped out at Peppa and she immediately started running forward straight into the jungle.
Oh, this place looks very dangerous. Look who else is here with me. Yes, it's a real lion.
And now Peppa had to run away from a real lion. It was very dangerous and Papa was a little scared. She didn't run away. Otto the lion ran forward and fell into the cave.
I don't know how I managed to fall into this cave so well. I should probably look for something like a torch, or even find a torch. And I don't think that's too hard. But finding a way out of here, that's gonna be tricky.
We can say that she was lucky. She found the torch after all. But will she find a way out of this cave? Or is she going for something more interesting than a way out? What is this cave hiding?
Wow, what is that? I can't believe where this blue light is coming from, and it's coming right out of this diamond. I can't believe my eyes.
Could not resist such a treasure, and, of course, wanted to take it with her out of the cave. She searched for a long time for a way out, but she found it. Now she has the treasure. What will she do with it?
It's just unbelievable. I have the diamond now. I hope no one wants it. Oh no, is that a lion?
The lion has already found the Peppa. He's been following her all this time, and he doesn't want to give her that diamond at all. She had to throw it away and hide from him where he certainly wouldn't go, in the water, of course.
Well, I've been hungry for so long running away from everyone. I haven't eaten any food at all. What can I find here? Wow! That's a banana! It fell right off the tree! Wow! I just got hungry and a banana fell right in front of me. I love this jungle.
Peppa threw the banana peel just into the bushes, not yet knowing that the lion could track her, finding more than just her footprints. But that wasn't her only problem. She didn't have enough bananas to eat, so she went looking for more bananas. And as luck would have it, she found a whole mountain of bananas, but she didn't know that they weren't her bananas.
What's all this for me? So many bananas. I could bathe in them. Hey, monkey, look how many bananas I have. And these are all mine. As I have a lot of bananas, feel free to take.
But the only thing is that it was actually this monkey's bananas. And she decided to take all the bananas away from Piggy Peppa. They decided to fight over the bananas, and so Peppa ran away.
Oh, I'm sick of running away from everyone. I'd rather lie on the beach. It's better than running. I'll just lie down and rest until my strength comes back to me. It will come back to me, won't it? I can't wait for it to come back.
But today, Peppa will definitely not rest. Because it rained immediately very hard. She had no place anywhere. The rain found her everywhere, even in the deep jungle. And then Peppa came up with an idea. What if she built herself a house? There are a lot of sticks, and decided to build it.
How lucky I am. Now I'm going to try to take these sticks and build something. I'm sure I can do it. It's very easy to make a house with these sticks. Okay. Well, I built a house, but the rain breaks it, and it goes through all these sticks. It's no good at all for escaping the rain. What am I gonna do?
That's when a passing ant came to Pepe's rescue. He decided to build her a house, but only who knew that he was so good at building, and instead of an ordinary wooden house, he built her a real castle, and she went there. It didn't take a moment before she was inside, and everything there was beautiful in a way she had never seen before in her life. except that she was running around sloppily and accidentally smashing everything in her path. How did it all get here? She was surprised and didn't know where to run and ran forward.
Hopefully no one will be mad that I broke things up a bit for her here. And what's this about? Is there a knight in here? Oh no!
The knight blocked her passage and spread his arms, and that's when he offered her something to do. Sword fighting. He offered her a sword, threw it on the ground, and she picked it up.
And that this sword is very heavy, but if you want a battle, well, let's fight. I don't know what we will fight for, but know I can defeat you easily. I'm a master swordsman.
And in that second, their battle began, of course, strange, as they fight. But this is a real sword fight. Peppa was not inferior to the most real knight. But which of them will win?
Ha! I told you a knight. I'm a master of the sword.
Peppa was victorious, but she decided she didn't need the weapon. She threw it out the window, and her attention immediately fell on the throne. Now she is queen and has her own castle.
I just can't believe it. I crashed on a deserted island and became queen. It can't be. Her crown is mine now, and I'm the real queen. So what do queens do? I'm all alone here in the castle.
And then Peppa realized that there was no one in the castle but her, and she immediately did not want to be queen. So, what did she do with her crown? She just threw it out the window, of course, just like she did with her sword, and left the castle to find other adventures.
Oh, who knew being queen was so boring? So what's this here? Oh no, it's that lion again. Look, there's a whole castle here. You don't want to be king. Just don't touch me. Just be king here and I'll go. Take this castle.
I can be the Lion King now! Oh, thank you.
And now, the lion had left her for good, and by gosh, she immediately started running as far away as possible. Suddenly, he wouldn't like being king either. What to do now? Peppy didn't know Peppy at all until she found the axe.
Someone left their axe on the beach. Now I can build my ship and leave this island. What am I going to do? Of course, I'll chop some wood and build a ship. Well, you're ready to build your ship. Now I'll build you a ship.
Now, she had everything she needed to build her own ship, and what did she do? Her own ship, of course.
That's how I made my ship. And made it. And of course I made it. And it turned out unrealistically cool. I'm really good. And now I can say goodbye to you. The island was great.
Peppa took one last look at the island and sailed off into the sunset. Once Peppa heard a story about an abandoned town that holds a lot of secrets. After a long time, Peppa was able to find the town.
Is it really him? It took me so long to find this town, but it exists. Unless, of course, it's just an abandoned town. And this looks like the entrance.
Immediately, she was met with an amazing picture. There were so many books around. It looked like an abandoned library, but why did the city start with books, and what was this map? It looks like a big city on the map, but why was it so hard to find?
This is not at all the same city I found. It seems like what this city is underground.
This map was the first clue to where Peppa will have to go. She will have to solve a lot of riddles today, and she got to the main square of the city.
The map shows this strange tower. There should be the next clue I need to find.
To get into this tower, Peppa found a special mechanism and it will let her inside. Will there be dangers? She herself does not know. But the fact that this city is underground surprised her a lot. The city was so diverse that it changed every minute. Who built it is unknown.
Yeah, so there was a chest here, and it looks like it's from another world.
In the chest was the next part of the map, which pointed to a secret passage that was impossible to find just like that. And there was the star map.
It's so big! So if I navigate by the stars, I'll find the right path. That's my way in.
Peppa has flown through space before, so it was easy for her to navigate the stars and find another secret passage.
I've come to another city and wow, things are looking very interesting here. So I need to find another secret passage.
The town looked brand new and didn't seem abandoned. But the truth was there wasn't a living soul in it, so she could walk around safely.
Another clue! Do I have to solve 1,000 clues today? Well, I can do that. So just turn this thing and the secret passage will open.
So many secrets and mysteries. What's behind this abandoned town? Maybe these crystals are the bounty Peppa is after.
The clue tells me this is where I need to go, and I finally found it. This is the entrance to the lost city. It's getting dark in here, and I'm even a little scared. What do I do? Where do I go?
Peppa had an incredible amount of mechanisms open in front of her, and she thought she was going to get lost here, and she didn't have any more clues. So she decided to just start looking at everything and see if she could find anything. A miracle happened. She was able to find the Golden Hall.
There's so much gold. Where have I come to? What is this place? It's a very beautiful city.
This city belonged to an ancient civilization, and no one knows where it went and disappeared. And Peppa found a room where there was technology similar to modern technology.
There's a lot of buttons. I'll just start pushing them all, and something will happen. It always works.
A hologram with an incredibly huge city appeared, saying that there were a couple of points in the world where trees grew that could give eternal life. And that's when Peppa decided to find that tree. It seemed to her that there was no such thing. But she did not want to give up. She had a couple of clues that were indicated on the map to find the rough entrance.
This mark on the floor looks like it's some kind of footprints or this clue that leads me right to this entrance. And there's a lot of treasure here. Why leave so much behind? I need this particular rock.
She touched the stone and it began to glow. It didn't frighten her. She knew she was on the right track and needed to put the diamond on this particular platform. And then a secret passage was opened that led deeper underground. I don't know how, but somehow there was sunshine underground. Perhaps these passages were just portals between worlds. Peppa herself did not notice how she was moving in different worlds. She was getting farther and farther away from her home world.
Very strange here, of course, but I seem to be on the right track. And this sign indicates that I'm right here, in the city of former giants.
Peppa learned from the signs that this town used to belong to former giants. Well, that is, they used to be giants, but after one event, they became regular size. And then, in order to regain their former strength, they built incredible technology, which had mechanisms unknown even to modern scientists. And perhaps they themselves could grow the tree that gives eternal life. But one thing is unclear: where are the inhabitants of this city?
Millions of people should live here, but this city is completely empty. But I won't be upset. I don't know how many paths I've traveled, but I know this. I'm gonna find that tree. Whether it gives me eternal life or not, it doesn't matter. I just want to see what it looks like and how good it is that nothing is broken here. Everything works great. They really had good technology. There's one more chapel to find, and kinda like there should be a clue there. Of course, it's a good thing they left clues.
Hall, behind a very secretive door, a very strange object was waiting for her, which gradually started to turn into a key. This key she would definitely need, and the key turned into a coin and then into a key again. It's a very amazing thing. What kind of technology is this? But no one would tell, and Peppa wasn't even interested in how it worked. She was interested in finding the door that such an unusual key opens.
There must be something behind this door where this key will fit. And the door looks very ordinary. And this world? What about it? It's very strange. Like there's a lot of crystals and colors and everything.
There was an unusual ball in the middle of the hall. It started to glow when Peppa got close to it. Then it turned into a very small one and she decided to touch it. It exuded a very strange magic and spun around again, watched it and smiled.
It turned back into a little ball again, so no need to put the key in, and what happens? Magic. Wow, that's very cool. And give me the key. Are you glowing now? Wait, did I open some kind of door or something?
No, Peppa, you didn't open anything. You charged magic with this key, and now you only really need to find the door and... Well, of course you did it. You're a real hero. Well done. Except there's danger in front of you. Or what's that tree doing? Maybe you will disappear just like the ancient civilization itself.
Disappear? I don't know. I don't want to. By the way, there's a big crystal with the same magic as it was. And there's a blue one. The blue one is different, and the magic here is different. Maybe I need to click on it and then something will happen. Yes. Well, I'm ready. Let's press it. Are you even working? Come on, work the crystal.
Peppa pressed the crystal a few times, and then the magic began to spread in all directions, and an unusual light enveloped her. She felt just fine.
I've traveled somewhere. What is this place? It's definitely another world. I can fly here. I can do whatever I want here. It's incredible, but I don't see any tree.
This world turned out to be incredibly beautiful and magical. Peppa even found her incredible powers here. And then she flew around this world for a long time until she found a glowing door that led to a very beautiful garden. And it looks like this is what Peppa was looking for. It's the Hall of Life.
Look! This is it, the Tree of Life! I found you and you are so beautiful and I can now receive the power of eternal life? Please don't make me disappear.
And then the tree decided to share its power with Peppa, and she gained strength.
I did it! Yay! It's a nice day today. I wish I could get out of the water a little. I like this water so much. What if I dive in and see what's under the water?
Peppa knew where the submarine was in order to dive underwater, and she succeeded. On her way, she encountered many unusual fish that she had not seen before.
Wow, what's that? Look, it's a whole pack of fish. That's really cool. I like that, and that's a similar place where they live.
On the way, met very beautiful coral reefs, where there were fish, but she wanted to see them closer, and she did it very well. She also met some turtles. They turned out to be very friendly.
Wow, they're beautiful. So good. I need to keep exploring the ocean. I think I might encounter many more interesting things.
And then Peppa met something very strange, and it was a huge octopus. It scared her, and she had to move on. She also found a sunken ship and a huge blue whale. He was asleep, and so he didn't even notice her.
Yeah, and he can't touch me, and this is a dolphin. Look how interesting he is, and he says hello to me. Okay, well, I need to go deeper. The deeper, the more interesting.
Peppa was not afraid that the further she went down, the darker and more dangerous it would get. And so she stumbled upon a cave that she was able to enter and find something very valuable there. It was crystals, and for sure. There were also various glowing fish in there.
They light my way, thank you. And what's this? A chest. I can't believe there's treasure in here. Wow.
She had to return to land for a while as she needed to hide her treasure chest, but she didn't want to end her adventure in the sea lions wished her luck, and she plunged back into the water.
In such a short time, I was able to find a treasure chest. What would happen if I went deeper? Yes, it might get more dangerous, but I'm not afraid. These adventures are worth it. But what is this? Why is my ship starting to drift downward?
A strong current almost carried Peppa's submarine to the bottom, but she managed to get out in time. Only now, she didn't realize where she was. Looks like another cave.
I've never seen such a big crab before. And let's be friends. Let's start exploring the seabed together. You show me interesting places.
This crab did not think for a long time and, of course, agreed. And then he decided to show Peppa one interesting place and became not bad friends, but Peppa knew that they would have to part sooner or later.
Crab said I would be very surprised if I found this thing and it was here.
You just what it is. Well, I'll try to interact with it somehow. Maybe it's some kind of magic. Oh, what is that? It's a portal. Wow. I'm sure I'm not dreaming, am I?
Peppa jumped into the portal on her submarine and was carried away to some strange world. But this world was also underwater, and then she saw super magical beauties. The people of this world were kind to Peppa, and they talked. Yes, she was able to make friends with them, and then she asked them to tell her more about their world.
I don't believe it. Wait, I mean, it all looks so magical, and it was just hiding in a portal, and what's that in the distance? I don't believe it. It's a castle.
The castle is what caught Peppa's attention, and she decided that she doesn't want to go anywhere but that castle.
Oh, why isn't anyone stopping me? I can come in here for nothing. I need to explore.
She couldn't decide whether she liked the castle better outside or inside. The castle was also very beautiful inside, but there was also a map of the castle, and Peppa found a couple of interesting places she would like to visit. But the castle was getting dark. Would she be worried that there was a monster living there?
I'm not afraid of any monsters, and they can't be here. Oh, wait, what is that? And it looks weird.
On the ground, there was something like a pearl, and Peppa touched it, and magic began to happen. It was very strange and fun at the same time. From this pearl appeared very large turtles, and then Peppa decided to make friends with them. Maybe the turtles and tell you about the interesting places of this world. There must be a lot of undiscovered and secret things here.
Yeah, we are, so we're going that way, to these bubbles, and they can lead me too, like a portal to an interesting place. All right, well, thank you very much, turtles. I'll definitely go there.
And the bubbles sent Peppa to another treasure, only she couldn't open it. It was very difficult. But is there any obstacles for Peppa when she has such good friends, turtles?
If it wasn't for you, I would never have been able to discover these treasures. And there's a lot more of them here than I found those. The first ones that were in the chest. But I already have the treasure. So keep the inhabitants of this world. You would probably want them for yourselves.
It was time to go back to the bubbles, and where now the road would lead, Peppa herself didn't know. Maybe another treasure or something dangerous. But for now, it was very safe.
Your world is so amazing, and you know, I want to go back to my world. It's because I really like it too. You people are really cool. Thank you for everything. But I want to go home. I need to get my submarine and go.
Everything seems to be going well. Peppa got an interesting story and a wonderful adventure and went home. But did everything go so smoothly? Because something strange happened.
And why is the whole sky going crazy and more like it's all rainbows, and now I'm getting sucked right up into the sky in general? I can't believe it, I'm flying. I mean, I was just floating and now I'm flying. How is that even possible?
An invisible force pulled her up to the very clouds. And she had fun with it, of course, because she met a very nice creature there who was part creature and part cloud. It just decided to ride Peppa on its own. Had more fun. She really liked the fact that there was a rainbow and everything was very pretty. But except she wanted to go home.
Cloud creature, thank you so much for taking me right over the rainbow, and now I'm going to go back home and wow, so fast.
Peppa found herself in a beautiful field full of flowers, and there was a portal to her world not far away. She immediately noticed that there were 2 portals and she didn't know which one to go to, but they all led to her world, so she didn't care.
This portal reminds me of the rainbow I just flew on, except now I'll be home at yes. Look what it is. It's my home.
Peppa is at home. Everything is fine, but then something strange happens. Everything turns white and Peppa suddenly realizes that it was all unreal.
Well, I guess my adventure was just a dream. I fell asleep under a tree on my way home. I slept so well, but it's good to go back, like it was real. Okay, it was a dream, no big deal.
And again, something strange happens. Peppa notices some movement outside her window, some invisible force. She decided to check if it was real, and then she saw it.
I'll catch up with you in a minute. Wait, what is that? That can't be. Wow, it's that friend, so it wasn't a dream. Just because I teleported, I fell asleep a little, I thought I was dreaming. I'm gonna play my favorite puddle. How fun today was. I loved it.
I hope you enjoyed today's story of Peppa. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to put likes and write your comments. Where would you like Peppa to visit?